folks, the Celtic Nerd here, bringing you another nerdy video. As you can see, we are playing Hogwarts Legacy. And we just completed our first class, so we're now moving on to our next, which is Charms. Our first class was actually Defense Against the Dark Arts. Now mind you, we had the choice, and I chose Defense Against Dark Arts to be my first class. And apparently we then talked to a fellow Slytherin who apparently set it up, who has set up a secret and unsanctioned...
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu.
An unsanctioned dueling club, which he invited you to. So we're now heading to our Charms class, which is upstairs.
It was an accident. I won't talk about this. Come now, Annabelle.
Revelio.
Oh. Again with that mirror. We're not gonna... I'm gonna try and not use the flu network. Oh, we got a cat. Oh, they let us pay.
Revelio.
Chess is in that classroom. Oh, it's a bathroom.
Beautification potion. I can't tell. Certainly suits you.
Okay.
Revelio.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Okay, so we need... I'm guessing we need to be invisible in order to open that chest. It's one floor above us.
Revelio.
No secrets in here. Oh, there's the stairs. There we go.
Professor Roman tends to go on a bit. We sometimes have to remind him to finish the lesson.
Some of us don't necessarily want him to get back to the lesson.
I'm able to concentrate is in the library. It's also somewhat exciting waiting for the inevitable breach of silence.
I just wish they'd hurry up and assign the essay on werewolves. When are we getting to that?
It's impossible to do all of the homework they give you. I think they do it on purpose.
Again...
The other girls and I were up all night reading letters from my secret admirer. They're very delicate and
there is going to be... oh yeah, that's another thing. Folks, you may see a couple of graphical glitches like we just did. But keep in mind, this game is just out and it is impossible. In my opinion, it is impossible to release a game that is going to be perfect on day one.
Revelio.
And even if it's not, like... I think because of the internet, things tend to get blown out of proportion.
Cheer for the boy who says you're telling
I'm
lies.
not telling lies, Peeves. It was Albert Boot.
No, it wasn't. It was Basil Flack.
Ooh, fight, fight! It's a bold attack. Was the minister a boot or the minister a flack?
Stop it, Peeves. You'll get us in trouble.
In trouble you will be, but you can't give Peeves a smack. She says it's a boot and he says it's a flack.
Peeves, enough. You'll get us all detention. And you're both wrong anyway. It was Hephaestus Gore.
It wasn't boot and it wasn't flack, but you're all in trouble with Professor Black.
That was Peeves, the poltergeist. And the reason why Peeves... What? Oh, it's some kind of puzzle. Alright, so... we have tree. Alright, so we have tree that equals 5. So so we need 2. So I think the unicorn is a 2. So let's try. Okay, clearly not a unicorn. Then what is 5? Alright, let's see what tree is.
Revelio.
Alright, so you have to first guess the combination. Interesting. Alright, so for this one we have that creature. Whatever that is. And salamander, a spider. So this... Ah! Okay, maybe the spider... Okay. Hold on. I have a theory. Okay. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. No, that... And then... Wait a second. Is it the eyes? Is that what the question's revolving around? So we needed something with 2 eyes. Maybe that's it. So we need something with... Let's see. 2, 4, 6. Alright, that's... Alright, so that would be 6. Plus the unicorn's 2. Plus 4. Alright. Alright, so if it's not an eyes thing... See, the thing is, the unicorn could represent 2. And then number 4 would be... So what would be... So 2, 4, that's 6. So we need number 6. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. See, now the thing is, 6 doesn't show up on this one. I don't. Oh, there it is. Over to that again. So, according to this, 6 would be that. If I counted correctly. Yes, I did.
Revelio.
But the thing is, this cannot be a unicorn. So, there must be a potential clue. Like, again, technically we have the clues here. We have an image of a unicorn and then the number 4 with 12 being in the center. And there must be something that indicates their numbers. And then number 3 plus 0. So like this one should be a unicorn, but it doesn't have access to the unicorn. Unless on. Let's reset these. So that's question mark. That was 2 question marks. So is it possible that this? Is it possible that that one is to refer to the top one, and then this one is referring to the bottom? But then again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This one does not have the one that technically correlates to 6. See, it goes straight to the spider. The closest we have is the salamander. And I have a feeling we need both to be correct. See, that's question mark 1, and then this is question mark 2. You know? So the only reason why I can think the unicorn represents 2 is because of what's it called? Its placement in this thing, like, you know? But we have no other creature to try and figure this out. So let's see the ways we can make up 12 with the number 4. One thing would be is getting a total of 8. We need to think of combinations, because if we can figure out if the unicorn really does represent 2, we need to figure out what number does the unicorn represent. And there's none. The only thing these creatures have in common is eyes. But the thing is, there's several creatures here that would have 2. You know? Like, this creature has 2. This creature has presumably 2. Could it be limbs? And that's why we have a 0, actually. Alright, let's test that out. If it's limbs, that means we need a creature with 4 limbs on this. Which could be a unicorn. That has 5. That has 4. So let's go with that one. And then we have... Actually, is there any creature with 3? I don't think so. And there's no and I'm fairly... there is a creature with 2, if I recall. Okay, so it's not legs. So, let's see. Ways to make up 12 that include a 4. So we need 3 numbers. The easiest solution is 4. A 3 and a 6. But what would the This is a difficult puzzle. See, nothing about the unicorn says tree. And we know, okay, and the fact that that has 2 question marks on it, actually, I just noticed, definitely tells us that that has, this somewhere has the answer. Alright, that's 5. So 5. If the unicorn is a tree, who knows? The thing is, we don't get told the right answer for either one, you know? You need to figure out both. So that's the tricky part. We have no clues for the for number 3. So let's see here. What animals are on the first one? We have what could be arguably a number 1. So, because like the total is supposed to be 5. Okay, these creatures clearly do not represent what's it called, numbers on the thing, because if it was, we can't actually get to 5 because we have 3, 0, and 5. But if it was, the 2 would be the unicorn. So the unicorn clearly does not represent 2. We need to figure out. Okay, so if we can figure out what number the unicorn is, we can solve it. So let's see. One of these creatures represents a 2. That is clear. Let's see. This creature has. That creature has. That creature has 2 eyes, a single mouth, 2 eyebrows, a beard, or at least long strips of hair. This creature has 2 horns, sort of a tentacly like protrusions coming from the face. This is some kind of bird-like creature, so 2 wings, 2 legs. That is a salamander, 2 eyes, 4 legs, 1 tail, horns. Spider, 8 eyes, 8 legs, 2 segmented body parts. The only thing I can think of is limbs, like feet or hands. Because like that's the only thing like that equals up to 2. Because like several of them have 2 eyes. Presumably that has 2 eyes. That has presumably 2 eyes. That one presumably has 2 eyes. That definitely has 2 eyes, and an 8. So it is. But the thing is, not all of them. But not all of them have 2 limbs. So that has presumably, I think, 2 legs. If it is what I think it is, I think we see it in what's it called, Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them. It can vaguely see the future, so it has technically 4 limbs, 2 of which sort of are like arms. It's like a sloth, and 2 legs. That creature looks like it's some kind of bird, So it has 2 wings and 2 legs. The legs standing out the most to me. So presumably the unicorn would be 4, and that would be 4. So we need something with 4 limbs. And the other answer is we can put you. And forgive me, folks. My mother just shouted up to me. Give me 1 sec to mute my mic. All right. See now here's the thing. That's a 4. Okay, so it's definitely not legs. Because if it was legs, that would have been the answer. So, what is it about unicorns? What does... Alright, if we had a 5, we can get to 9, and... No, so again, we don't know what unicorn has. So... What in this category has 2 of something that could be arms? No. Doesn't have arms. Doesn't have arms. What is it? Something in this category has 2. You know what? We'll solve that mystery later.
Revelio.
I'm sure once we learn more about Fantastic Beasts, we'll be able to solve this puzzle a lot easier. But yeah, it's just curious. What does... We need a 2. What could it be? What of those creatures could have 2? I'm assuming that spider is really an Arachnomantula, by
Handy
the way.
resource indeed, your field guide.
Right, let's just get to our charms class.
Here, behind you. There is an open seat here.
Thank you.
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin? Welcome to year 5 of charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work, but I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm? Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
Accio.
That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me.
I am sorry, folks, for spending so much time trying to solve that puzzle. I will solve it at one point, just don't know how yet.
I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree. So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right?
Also, I can't believe they took out Quidditch for this game.
So why don't we have our newest student start us off? Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish your charm at the last possible moment. Now, think of it like gobstones, if you will. That's it! Don't lose your composure! Very good!
No!
Happens to the best of us. Excellent control there.
Stay. Oh.
Very good. Points to Slytherin. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up. You'll be the Blues, just as before, and Miss Onai...
Alright, folks, I have my lunch with me right now, so we're just going to finish off this little mini game that we're playing in Spark Charms class, and then I will take a break to have
Playing
lunch.
red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Let us see this. Phew.
Alright.
Accio.
No!
Here we go. Yes!
No. Damn. I need it. I lost.
This. There we go.
Is she gonna get a perfect score? Damn.
Accio.
Ah, you almost had it.
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
Let us see this.
Accio.
That's it!
Here we go! That is how it's done. Be sharp. There we go.
Accio.
Not to worry. Very good, both of you. Well done. Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
Well done back there. You took the loss in stride. Didn't want to go too easy on you. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
That's good to hear. It's a lot to take in all at once.
To put it lightly, I remember how I felt when I first arrived. I transferred here from Wagadu just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
Is Wagadu much bigger than Hogwarts?
Wagadu School of Magic is the largest wizarding school in the world. So yes, bigger than Hogwarts. But it never seemed intimidating or overwhelming to me. It always felt like home.
Is Wagadu a castle, like Hogwarts?
Its address is Mountains of the Moon. It is not so much a castle as a beautiful edifice carved out of the mountainside. I remember the first time I saw it, the mist was so thick I could hardly make out anything at all. And then it just materialized before me, this enormous school that seemed to be floating in midair.
This may seem an odd question, but is magic the same there as it is here?
Mostly, yes. But I did have to learn how to use a wand when I arrived here. Hardly anyone at Wagadu uses one.
You can cast spells without a wand?
Oh, yes. I find wandless magic to be much more instinctive. Not to mention quite convenient if one is without their wand. I must admit, however, that I am growing quite fond of using a wand. It seems very dramatic.
It's nice to learn about another wizarding school.
Thank you for asking. I do miss Wagadu, but I am glad to be here at Hogwarts. Ah, I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting. Until next time.
Of course, you can use Accio on humans, if you're so inclined.
A word, if you would.
You'd be using it on clothing, to be precise.
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
You know it won't
I
work
did.
on humans.
I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation?
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? Miss Onai is a talented witch. Take it in stride. One often gains the most from the battles one has lost.
Of course, Professor. It was a challenging match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
Professor Ronan reminds me of my grandfather. Loads of wisdom, but a bit mad.
Hello there. You're the new student, aren't you?
Hello, you wanted to speak to me?
Samantha Dale. I've been eager to meet you. You're the student everyone's been whispering about. Hope your first day's going well. You certainly seem to hold your own in charms.
I've been fortunate. Beginner's luck.
My brother William would tell you not to be so humble and to trust your abilities. Then again, he tends to be overconfident in his. Well, better see to my charms homework. I'm afraid I can't count on beginner's luck to impress Professor Ronan.
Revelio.
I don't find potions bearable at all. And if it's double potions, I question whether I would...
If you pay attention,